1993, a couple drove past a lone man wandering down the middle of a dark highway. What they didn't know was that this man had recently gone missing in a city over 1,600 miles away, and unfortunately, he was about to die. This man's name was David Glenn Lewis, and his body wouldn't even be identified until 11 years after his disappearance. His actions before disappearing raised even more questions. David claimed to have been feeling sick before leaving work midday on January 28, 1993. Over the next couple days, his car would be spotted in several locations, obviously meaning that someone had been using it. And when his wife and daughter got back from a short trip on Super Bowl Sunday, they noticed that the VCR had been set to record the game right before it started, and it was still actively recording, indicating that someone was at the house mere hours ago, and they had the intent to return home to watch it. Police later found out that $5,000 was mysteriously deposited to his bank account, and a plane ticket from Amarillo to Dallas had been purchased under his name. Police decided that this meant his disappearance had been voluntary and closed the case. On February 1st, a couple spotted a man in military fatigues and boots wandering down the highway in Washington state and decided to turn their car around to warn other drivers. However, by the time that they got back to him, it was too late. David was the victim of a hit and run. The car that hit him was never identified, and his family claims to have never seen the boots or fatigues that he was wearing before. It took the police 11 years to make the connection that this man and David Glenn Lewis were the same person. How and why he disappeared across the country is still unknown.